Hello again, and welcome back to this fifth and final little video for the Natural Sciences Research Methods class. In this particular video, we're going to talk about accessing content and then also managing your results and alerts moving forward. So let's go ahead and get started. Here are some of the results that came up from our last search that we did in video 4. And I want to talk about, so of course, when you've got this whole list of results, that's great, but you need more information to determine which articles are going to be relevant to your particular research. In order to get that additional information, you click on the title of the article, and that pulls up what's called the record. So here is the record of the article. You can see information about the authors, where this article was published, the abstract, which is basically like a paragraph summary of the content of the article. So that's going to be a really helpful place for you to go to determine whether or not the article will be relevant to your research. And then again, this glorious, fantastic metadata that does an even more thorough job of describing just what's included in that particular article. So that's what a record looks like. But now, of course, you want to view the full text of the article, right? You don't want to just read the abstract. That's not enough. You need the full text. And I will point out, the demonstration that I've been giving is, again, for this biological abstracts database. And as you might assume by the title, this is a database of abstracts. It's not a full text database. It's just a collection of this metadata and abstract information. So as you scroll down, you'll see not a lot of PDF full text links. The few full text links that you see here will be because this particular journal is included in another one of our subscriptions where we do get full text. So EBSCO is really great at being smart about linking our different subscriptions. So that's helpful. You will be able to get some full text, but many of them will not. And that science literature is frankly just really expensive. So to give full text of everything would be far, 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 far out of our library's budget. But that being said, the library is all about information access, right? So even though I can't give you immediate full text to all of these articles, the library can still help you to have access to these items. So, and we do that through a special magical service called Interlibrary Loan. So as you scroll down here, you'll see in place of this PDF full text link that for all other articles, there's this request via interlibrary loan option. So if you were to click on that, which is available here in the result list, or if you're looking at a particular record, it's going to be showing up here in the left-hand side of the screen. And if you click on that, it will take you to an interlibrary loan request form. From here, all that you need to put in is your first, last name, and email address. If you have a date needed or extra comments, you're welcome to add that. And then all of the information, again, item details or metadata that Lindsay, the other librarian I need to process your request, are programmatically filled in for you. So all you need to do is press submit. What happens then is Lindsay and I are alerted that you're looking for the full text of a particular article, and then we, through our network of partner libraries, can request that article from another library, and basically they'll just send us the PDF, which then we send to you. As it outlines in this copyright restriction section, the way that we can do this legally is because the particular PDF that we are receiving is meant for you and you alone. So instead of providing access to all 800 and some students of McPherson College, we're just providing access to the individual student who requests the item. So that's how that works. You can request as many interlibrary loaned articles as you wish. So just go down the list, and as you see items that you want, request via interlibrary loan, name, email, submit, and we will just send you those PDFs as they become available. Sometimes they come in within a day, and of course we're going to try to get you everything back as quickly as we can. However, I plan for 3 to 5 days just to make sure, especially if there's a lot coming in, just so that we can keep on top of everything. So that's how interlibrary loan works. There's also an interlibrary loan form that is linked from our regular web page, as well as the online the library catalog and online resources page, and you can use that as well. It just won't fill in all that metadata programmatically. So that is still available to you. I just wanted to show you that special new trick. And then finally, managing your results and alerts. We talked earlier about the importance of creating an account on EBSCO and that there would be some benefits related to that. So let's just talk about a few of those. As you are looking through all of these results, it can be a lot to manage. And so some of the tools that you could use are, there's this little file folder with a plus sign that you see as you go down the search results. If you click on that, it'll add that particular article to your folder. So then you'd come up here and click on folder, and you could see just those articles that you kind of flagged as wanting to come back to later. So that can be really helpful. Another thing that you can do is you can look at your search history. The link for that is right here. And so by going to your search history, you can see here the 3 searches that I've done recently, and you can view those results again. And then you can also, if you're wanting to manage this, maybe you did a search that just totally bombed and you want to forget that ever happened, you can click on this box and delete certain searches. So you can only keep those that were really effective for you. Another option is you can create an alert. So let's say this search looked really great for me, and I want to be alerted as new articles are added to the database that fit this particular set of search criteria. This database is updated weekly, and so you want to make sure that you create an alert if you have a search that's working well for you, so that you can be emailed and you just fill out this information and click on Save Alert. And then you'll receive an email in your inbox that'll say there are these new results, and then you'll be able to stay really up to date on that particular area of research. So those are some of the tools that you can use that are available within EBSCOhost. And then finally, I just want to highlight again, if you need help, ask a librarian. Lindsay, the other librarian, and I are here to help you. We are, of course, not subject matter experts. You should definitely go to your advisor if you have questions about kind of the science piece of it. But if you have questions about navigating these resources and utilizing, different search strategies or metadata, I really, really encourage you to reach out. We're happy to help you kind of just with some quick questions, or if you want to schedule what's called, I call a research appointment, we can talk for more like 20-30 minutes and develop a further research strategy. I'd be really happy to do that. It's one of my favorite parts of my job. So I've included our contact information there, library@mcpherson.edu. We'll go to Lindsay and I. We've got that phone number. Feel free to go ahead and save that in your phones. You can call or text that number. And then we also have chat. Of course, we won't respond to chats or texts unless we're working. We're not available 24/7, but we will respond to you just as quick as we can. So thank you for taking the time and spending time with me today. And I am sad that I was not able to be there with you in person, but know that I'm rooting for you and that I'm here if there's anything I can do to help. So take care and see you around.